Oh, I see. You have a what at 8:30? Hey, we're live.
Hi.
All right. Welcome to Friday night, everybody. It is June 28th, 1968, and I have been born. All right.
Gross.
So, episode 87. Yes, today is my. Whoa, what the heck just happened? Today is officially my 51st birthday. We have a bunch of people here joining us, and I have my video on for a little bit here. Anyway, I'm drinking one of my beers that Jeff was supposed to take with him to Columbus when he meeting up with Jesse Milestone. He left 5 hours late and then forgot to get off the interstate at my exit. So it was still cold. I had it outside in the cooler with the ice pack, but it should, anyway, he was supposed to pick it up at 1:30, but he didn't. At 6:30,
no, it's yours.
Yeah, well, it was always mine, but what it means is I may have to make a trip to Columbus because Jesse will be pissed. So she's only been thinking about this since Star Wars Celebration. All right. And I'll talk more of the beer later. All right, let's get to the introductions. This is episode 87. It's WCBS Channel Dad's birthday. And joining me tonight for the first time, and hopefully not the last, Monica J.
Hi.
That's it. All right.
Etep.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to write an introduction for her.
Yeah, you may have.
Guys, go. It's her first time. Go easy on her.
I know, please. No. So this is the instructions I got from my boss.
Yeah.
Here's the link.
Oh no, she roboted.
That's always.
So I had to go in and download everything myself and figure out what I was supposed to be doing. So he didn't tell me I had to come up with some big introduction. So sorry.
Oh, you did better than Adam.
Harsh.
Yeah, that is harsh. So where do you hail from with that accent?
I'm originally from Michigan.
Oh.
But I currently live in Nashville right now.
Okay, because I heard it sounded like you had somewhat of a southern accent from time to time.
Oh no!
I told you so. I told you so.
Hush your mouth.
Don't worry about it. I growed up in the same state, but on the East End. So
I still have a cold, kind of. Does that count for anything?
I don't know.
Sure.
Okay.
But the Bob Dylan accent,
Right.
We are not friends.
All right. So responsible for Monica being here is Etep, Wokuian or whatever. Take the next 3 minutes and say hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Etep Wokuian. I am the quintessential stud muffin, the best looking man in any room I step in. And I cause a waterfall in your wife every time she sees me with my shirt off. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Etep Wokuian of the Place to Be Reviews, and you are all blessed by my presence. No, I'm just kidding. I'm glad to be here. Happy birthday, Lape.
Thank you.
I cut it short. That was only a minute and a half.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
Let me tell you something, Mean Gene. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Fuck off.
Well, if you're going to talk, Frank, might as well say howdy.
Happy birthday, you filthy animal.
Thank you. And the one with the copyrighted logo or icon or avatar or whatever the hell those things are called. Raiders of the Lost Flicks.
Alex Kurtzman's an idiot, and I hope he wakes up every morning and steps on a Lego every day for the rest of his life, barefoot.
Who?
Alex Kurtzman, the guy in charge of Star Trek currently.
Yeah. I thought what's his nuts has been saying for days that he's been removed. Doomcock.
He's removed, he's in, he's out. He's basically Kathleen Kennedy. These guys, you never get rid of these people. They're just around forever. So
cockroaches.
So you could have turned that into a quote from a movie whose name just escaped me at the moment.
Every time we think he's out, they pull him back in.
Yeah, not that one.
Damn it. Yeah, he's too good for that. He's not good enough for that.
Fiduci's out. The one like Arthur or something. Not it's Sylvester Stallone when he tried to do a comedy.
Hey-yo.
So anyway, and last but not least,
Cobra. That's the comedy I remember him from. I laughed my ass off.
That was the first appearance of the NWO.
Oh,
that was the New World Order.
Oh,
that's what the villains were. They were the New World Order. That's I laughed. I was like, "Where's Hall and Nash and Hogan? What the fuck?"
Nobody cares.
Ah, damn you.
Nobody knows where Tap and I went. Nobody knows but his mama.
Hilarious.
Oscar, say hello, Tap and I. That was your intro, man. Sorry.
Oh, I was waiting because
Sorry
I
to
couldn't
be
tell
happy.
everyone's talking. But when you come down to Texas, I'm gonna be sure to buy you a hooker at the Hotel Arlen. Just pick out a live one.
A live one as opposed to a dead one.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Just make sure to count the teeth first
Yep.
All right.
and the crabs.
Take
Okay,
take the gold ones out.
Right to the sewer, ladies and
Right.
gentlemen. Right to the sewer.
So, Monica, you are officially the second female to join this craziness known as the Fan Cast. Stephanie Janicek, or however you pronounce her name.
Okay.
Has been on a
Can I
couple
remember
times.
last names?
Yeah, I can't.
So now
Hey,
you know what
Bryan,
Felicia
how do you
Day
pronounce
feels like
late?
being on,
Can you pronounce your own last
Science
name?
Theater.
If they're not German, I don't know how to pronounce them. That's the
There you
problem.
go. See,
Jeez.
hold up. LMP's gonna start talking about all that alt right shit. If you keep saying that.
Yeah, that's pretty problematic there, dude.
Z tunic das.
Problematic.
And
See,
enough Name
tunic.
is Lape. But
Yeah,
yeah,
triggered here.
did you kick him out of the face group book group?
Hmm?
The official one.
What?
Him and I noticed he's still in there, Eric's still in there, and
Ogs.
Oggs is still in there.
I'll leave them.
Oggs ain't coming back till he graduates high school.
But
So
Thought he
I
already
would-
did.
yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. It's been too long. All right. So
who
we
cares?
actually went live kind of in a hurry because I was behind. So I have no idea what anybody has for topics.
As usual.
Well, you mean as usual?
Is he
Not
seriously
always.
asking that question? As
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seriously going to drink at least 4 of these beers, and they're like 9%. Well, at least one.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. So what's the topic? I mean, we've got all kinds of stuff going on in the world of news. I saw Ethan covered this today, but I think I saw the article yesterday or the day before, and I thought Daisy already said this, that after episode 9 she's done. I could have sworn she said that.
I thought
for The
so
Last
too.
Jedi.
But
I thought so. That
seems
yeah.
like it's
I'm
now
like,
it's
that's kinda old
official.
news.
Like, yep,
Yeah.
I'm out. Leave me alone. I'm moving on with my life. Leave me alone, you geeks. And
He's like,
nerds
fuck
and-
you, Raylo fans.
Yeah, especially the fuck you, Raylo fans.
Oh god, those people are fucking weird. We talked about that the other night on the podcast about her possibly their Warner Brothers is eyeing her for Batgirl for the
Yeah.
DCEU. I'm like,
With that mouth?
well,
And all those teeth. Yeah.
I mean, seriously,
Yeah.
because she's gonna have the thing on, and all you can see is her mouth and her eyes.
yeah, I
And
don't.
she's flat as a board.
She can
Mhm.
still, but she can still emote better than Brie Larson.
Look like a Jawa.
This is the thing with her. Like
She's no
she-
Yvonne
she-
Craig, though. So
she's wow. There's a reference right there. She's a
I'm
she's
51 years old, damn it. I grew up on the reruns of that show. Come on.
she's not the best actress, but at least she seems like she's a good person away from like all the Hollywood shit. She's not like one of these insane like SJWs. Like when I heard her say that there's only 2 genders and she smiled when she said it, I'm like, I think I just kind of fell in love with you a little bit. I'm like, you're not some weirdo, like you're not some fucking weirdo. I'm like, all right. I'm like, I was like, I still think your character's shit and you're not necessarily a good actress, but I have a little more personal respect for you now.
There's a time where I
Yeah.
would have laughed at that statement, but in 2019, is there really any more that you need than that than to prove your undying love for somebody?
I mean, really, it's like if she's into Star Wars. It might be shit Star Wars, and she thinks there's only 2 genders. That's like that's wife material in 2019, I think, isn't it? It's like
You're,
Coming
from the guy
you're
who
under
likes Tessa
30 and you're not
Thompson.
an SJW.
The
You're a
light skinned
unicorn.
rag.
meeting a woman 2019. You don't have a penis, do you?
Tell me about it.
That's pretty much
Single
it.
life is rough out here, friend.
No, it was cut off yesterday.
Yeah. well,
Oh, God.
I gotta
Okay.
get the squeaky voice. Oh, it was cut
Like
off.
it's still healing.
It only
You used
hurts
the
when I laugh.
You used the wrong pronoun. You used the wrong pronouns. I just found out a wrestler that I used to book. Like we always knew he was different, but yeah, he's gone full blown like dressing like a woman now and stuff like that. I'm like, his name is already Toby, but now he spells it with an I. I'm like, I went into Stewie. I'm like, I bet you makes it with that little insipid heart over, doesn't he? You know, I'm just like, but yeah, I saw his picture. I'm like, oh my god, yep, yeah, that's one ugly woman. Oh, she got
Well,
on.
when he starts spelling it with an I and a heart over it,
Yeah.
then you know he's gone.
Yeah, and his fiance is another guy that dresses like a woman. I'm like, so aren't they just gay at that point? I'm like, whatever. I'm like, cool, just do you.
Semantics, man.
Do
Semantics.
you really need the costumes? I mean, is it like real life, like full time cosplay? I mean, is that what it is? Because I'm pretty lost here.
Well, guys, just remember, in case you forgot, it is Pride Month after all.
Isn't that over?
Yeah, but once it's over, the company's gonna be like, "See ya, gay boys."
Is
Just
it
like that
ever
meme.
going to be over?
I love that
Will
meme.
it ever be over? Ever really?
No.
No, this
No.
month is 92 days long.
Skittles was celebrating that rainbow 12 months a year.
9,986,000 men.
Oh no! We're not doing Rent. Fuck that shit.
I don't know.
Wait, do the hippo song,
or do you know the reference? Which one's worse?
That's how long Pride Month's been going. In gay flags and sing-alongs and parades too.
I hate
Somebody
all of
stab
you.
him.
Somebody got AIDS at the end of the month.
Everybody got AIDS and shit.
AIDS. Yep. And died.
Everyone's got AIDS.
I can't
AIDS. Everybody. Oh, that's a song I haven't heard in a while.
I still like that Family Guy. You've got AIDS, not HIV, but full-blown AIDS. I wish it was something less serious.
I don't.
Wait, who had AIDS though?
Some random dude in the hospital, so it didn't really matter. It was
Oh, one of those cutaway gags.
Yeah, it was just a cutaway.
Yeah.
It's like
We're doing a barbershop quartet.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, jeez, it's like that time I sang to those people in the hospital.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
Lape, I am sipping at some honey whiskey to celebrate your birthday.
Oh, you bastard!
Uh-huh.
I'll have to get some.
Oh, it's good.
By the way,
It's not smart because it's so hot
for
here already.
saving my stream last week.
There you go.
Jesus Christ, here we go again.
Well, I don't know if I thanked you. I don't remember thanking you. So I'm
You've thanked
He
him like
doesn't
5
remember?
times a day ever since.
I'm thanking him. Yeah.
No, it's fine. No,
All
it's, you are welcome. Yeah,
No, I really
Max still
appreciate it.
sucks.
Seriously, I'm gonna owe you one on that one.
yeah.
Because you know what? $1,000 for a stand, $1,000 for aluminum stand. Fuck Apple.
It's machined aluminum.
Whatever it is, it's still
It
$1,000
keeps the
for a
monitor-
stand.
I know. Look, the hardware is good, but yeah, they go a bit overboard on how can we make this more expensive. I know we'll engineer it, and we'll only make so many of them so that our cost on investment is quite high. So we have
And then
to
we'll
charge
call it
more.
ergonomics because nobody will be none the wiser.
Yeah, I don't see a lot of people actually buying that stand, but the monitor is unbelievable. Unbelievable. But you're welcome, Pete. Adam.
Pete.
See,
Yeah.
Morty.
No, yeah.
God.
Thank
So
you.
he's
Morty,
drunk.
getting you
He's
guys
fucking drunk
confused.
already.
I start calling you the names of the dogs. I've adopted you as my kids.
Jeez.
Hey, can I borrow 50 bucks?
Name you after your
It's only
cereal.
weird if I do it with Frank because he's old enough to not be my son.
Daddy, where do babies come from?
I'm like your annoying kid brother.
I need
They,
about
they come from
350.
playing spin the bottle with your sister. So be careful.
Well,
Toddly.
well
They
done.
come from spring break.
Hey, I did say I grew up in East Tennessee. My cousin lives down in Nashville, so if you ever run into her, tell her I said howdy.
I will do that.
Big shout out to the
It's the big tall person.
big
That's how
shout
you
out to
know.
the chat here.
My cousin's very
We
short.
got,
She takes after her mother.
We
Yeah,
got
me
Atomic
too.
Flyer in tonight. Goober Brothers Entertainment, you're new. Welcome.
Hey,
And
Goober
Rusty
Brothers.
Shackelford.
Oh,
Is that who that is?
Goober Brothers. That's
It's
Commander.
Cody.
Commander
That's Cody?
Cody. Execute
Oh.
Order 66, Commander
When
Cody.
did he change his name? I didn't know that.
That's his channel and his podcast now.
Oh
His,
shit! Well,
Goober
I didn't know he
Brothers
had one.
He was a guest on my show. That's why you're
Twice.
missing it all twice.
Well, I knew the guest on there. I heard that one, but I just didn't know he had a channel.
Yep, he started his podcast on Anchor, and he has a channel on YouTube now. He's done a few video game reviews. Pretty good stuff, man. Check him out. It's Goober Brothers Entertainment.
I'm looking it up right now.
Entertainment.
I need
You
to find
obviously
somebody to do
didn't make
video
it to the
games
end
for
of
my
the show.
website.
drop
That'd
the
be
link
great.
in the chat and I'll add it to the description.
Cool.
I have the power.
Everybody's got their own show now.
Now,
Shit,
Monica,
everyone's a critic. Ugh.
did they?
Oh, geez,
so
all we
you
need
just
now
got
is
the link, right?
Tio
You
to
got
have
the
his own
warning
show.
about what this.
Oh,
or
Jesus.
you've listened. You've listened. Okay, so I think you're
Yes.
okay. All right. I don't know how juvenile we're going to get, but you know.
Ugh.
Very.
Very.
Yeah, right. Between very and hardcore.
Yeah. So
David Applegate is not impressed.
yes. So another topic I heard, heard it through the grapevine.
No singing.
Something. Well,
Oh,
we're not
dang.
monetized, so why does it matter?
How much longer
I was
would
gonna
you
jump
be
in there,
mine?
but now I'm
Let's just
scared.
make a full-blown
Yeah.
high school musical while we still can.
Well, yeah, I'm going to turn my monitor. So, see.
Oh
that?
no.
See, it's got head on it. It's still good. That's good stuff, man.
Do you see
have to
one's
talk about
head?
this.
What do you say?
That's what she said.
Well, you know, Adam still owes him one, so
Yep.
Yeah, well. whatever.
So does Dion.
Look, Dion
Instant regret.
owes me. You know, he owes me a lot, and I've met him multiple times in person. So, but he got big hand fists. I don't know if I can handle that.
Giggity.
There you go. Jiggity woohoo.
Jiggity woo. Haven't heard that in a while.
whiskey.
So, Frankie,
Hey,
you drinking
Dion,
it
Take a
cold or
sip of
just-
this whiskey here.
You have it on ice or chilled or anything, or just straight
Nope.
out of the bottle, hard.
Just sipping at it.
Yep, it's good stuff. Now, see, now this is my problem. There was something else I wanted to bring up, but I sure as fuck don't remember what it is. But anyway, anybody else got a topic? Since I'm scatterbrained tonight.
Well,
BitChute.
Pete and Adam were starting talking about Walking Dead
I
earlier.
don't want to talk about
Yeah,
it.
tell us about the
Started.
10 seasons.
Well, I
Yeah.
actually have an article, and it made me angry when I saw the title. Like, I got up at 5:00 this morning, and I was angry by like 5:15, because I saw this stupid article on my Google homepage from, of course, Ranker, which, I mean, that's, you know, it's Ranker. But here's why The Last Jedi and Empire Strikes Back are pretty much the same movie, to which I promptly wanted to smash my phone.
No.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, you can imagine Empire Strikes Back is like one of my favorites, you know, movies. Not only my favorite Star Wars movie, but like one of my favorite movies overall. And yeah, to hear that comparison is
You want
disheartening.
me to shut that one
say the
down
least.
real quick? All right. I want you to find me a scene in The Last Jedi that's even remotely as good as the scene where Yoda lifts the X-Wing up out of the swamp with the Force and lands it over on the shore with the John Williams music going in the background. I challenge anybody.
I can
to
name
find the
one. I
scene
got one. I got
even
one. I got
remotely
one.
as good as that one.
I got one.
Well, I meant in The Last Jedi.
No,
Yeah,
that's
I got one.
What?
It's clearly, you know, Luke sipping that milk, that cow cum or whatever the fuck it was. Drinking
No,
that
You be
green
quiet,
milk.
you.
No,
it's when Ray. It's when Ray lifts up all the rock.
No, when Ray appears in every
Because
scene.
she can lift up more rocks than Yoda or Luke could. Because
because
she's better. Because
whammon.
of her vagina.
Because whammon.
Mhm.
That was
Girl
see,
power.
and that's the thing. It's like stupid. Like this John Saavedra. Ugh. Yeah.
Some guy.
Yeah.
Hey, are you running for as a
Salmonella?
Democrat for president? You know, like that guy the other night that spoken that Spanglish stuff, and people who know
Oh,
Spanglish.
God,
are
don't
like,
talk about
"What
that
on
guy."
the flipping hell is he
And
saying?
he was running here in Texas.
It
Fuck
don't.
that
You're talking about Beto?
Beto.
It's like
Beto?
it was French and Spanish mushed together into.
Yo soy.
What's that? What was that language? It was Frank's probably the only one that's ever heard of it.
Esperanto,
Yeah, Esperanto.
Esperanto. Why don't
which
you?
was a
come
running joke on Red
to
Dwarf.
senses?
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like a drug commercial.
All right, go ahead, man. Finish
Like-
your story before
Oh.
the other Adam falls asleep.
No, this whole it you know, it says there are plenty of similarities between The Last Jedi and The Empire Strikes Back. Both Star Wars movies continue the stories of heroes struggling to defeat a tyrannical galactic government that rules with an iron fist. In The Last Jedi, it's up to Rey, Finn, Poe, and Luke and Leia to stop Supreme Leader Snoke and the First Order once and for all.
Which they don't.
Which they don't. And while The Last Jedi left us with plenty of unanswered questions, Not really. Writer-director Sir Ruin Johnson of the House of Roundhead clearly used episode 5 as a model for his depiction of the Resistance in the same way that The Farce Awakens emulates A New Hope. At times, The Last Dumpster Fire perfectly emulates The Empire Strikes Back. No, the fuck it does not. Never. Not
Wait,
even
who wrote this? Who wrote this? I wanna
This
know who
guy
wrote
named
this.
John Saavedra,
Okay.
who looks like a little
it's
soy boy.
it's copying the story beats, but it's no comparison otherwise.
Yeah, no, the execution was nowhere near as powerful. Like you said, there's not one scene in The Last Jedi that makes you feel anything. To me, it never did. Like, the only thing I felt literally within the first, just past the opening crawl into the your mama jokes, I was angry in the theater. Like, I was just sitting there and I'm like, this is fucking stupid. This is not Star Wars. This is, I'm not literally sitting here watching. And it
But
just
it says Star Wars on the cover.
I was very forgiving up until Leia Poppins. Once Leia Poppins swooped in, I'm like, is this really happening right now? Or am I like tripping on some?
No,
somebody put something in my popcorn.
And my,
as soon as the your mom joke popped out, I was checked out.
Yep.
Like,
I was done. I was done. You know, and that was the thing, is like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, I can't. And I hadn't, now mind you, at this point, I didn't watch The Force Awakens. I hadn't seen it at this point. I hadn't seen Rogue One. I just skipped over them. I'm like, I really didn't. Once Disney bought Lucasfilm, I was just like, I didn't like, I watched the Clone Wars show a little bit loosely, but I didn't watch any of the new movies. And then one of my coworkers bought tickets and said, hey, let's go. Want to go? I was like, I don't really care, come on. So it's like, whatever, it's free, whatever. So we got a good glow on it and went to the theater, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, put it this way, the kind of buzz I had, it really harshed my mellow, man. It was not, it was like, I should be like, I should not, the only thing I should want to be attacking right now is this bag of like Sour Patch Kids in my lap. No, I want to punch the fucking screen. And I was just like, this is, like, I got mad. So afterwards, I went and I rented The Force Awakens, and I'm like, okay, this is trash. And I watched Rogue One, and then I watched it again. I'm like, it's like a war movie. It's like, it has a good supporting cast. Alan Tudyk is great. Ben Mendelsohn is in his part in that is amazing as usual. The Vader thing was cool. It was fan service, add-on, reshoot at the end, but it was still cool to see finally on film.
Right. It's a fun fan film for sure.
Angry, pissed off Vader just cutting through people like he does in the comics. And nobody cared about Cassian Andor and Jinner, so they were like, and now, like we talked about the other night, we're getting a Cassian Andor show, and it's like, no, who asked for that?
You mean
no one's
Han
going to watch
Solo?
that.
Yeah, it's not like we know he's gonna die or anything.
Yeah, like, hey, spoiler alert, he dies on the beach. It's just, oh god.
Yeah, but at least he gets to hug her.
Yeah, he gets to hug her. He gets the motherfucker's gonna die and he gets friend zoned. Like, that's how cold she is. Like,
she's like, I like my dad more.
Tell me you wouldn't grab some ass if you knew you were going to die in like 5 minutes and there was
I'd
no
turn
consequences.
I'd turn that motherfucker into a Me Too moment, man. I mean, that shit would be
Like, who's she gonna report to? The Empire?
I'd be like, we are going to die. Do you realize that? I'm like, this is mine.
It's Karen. She's going to speak to your manager.
No, if it was Captain Marvel, I would be running into the explosion.
Yeah.
I would be like, nope, fuck that, I'm out.
Oh God, it's ridiculous.
Captain Meh. But
Meh.
This
That never gets old to me. Captain Meh.
There we go. That's right. Died on the beach, Halo Reach style. But you don't even die on a beach though on Halo Reach. That's the funny thing.
Ooh,
You actually don't.
both movies feature a rebel escape. Okay, so let's talk about the rebel escape, how it was effective in Empire Strikes Back, and it was executed well. And then in The Last Jedi, one piece of a broken TIE fighter takes out half your bomber fleet. Are those things made of...
No, don't start talking about the fucking bombers. Don't.
Yeah, we don't talk about the bombers here. That's
Yeah, I feel like
taboo
they've beaten that horse to death and then back to life and then back to death.
Okay.
again.
Damn, B-17s could take a better hit.
Stop beating it,
A
Pete.
B-17 bomber.
I was going to say...
B-17 bomber.
Are we really going back to an on
Target.
television 2 games now. Is that what we're really
Yep.
So you had to bring up the
inside.
damn bombers.
In television
Those-
2 with the Intellivision voice module.
Okay. Here's-
17 bombers.
Here's a
And the
good one.
B-24.
The teams are split up in the beginning only to be reunited at the end. And then it shows a picture. Okay, this is a beautiful comparison. On the left side, Han and Leia. Beautiful picture of these two. On the right, the fucking potato sack and John Soyega.
Why don't you share this? so we can
You
see
mean
it?
yeah, Boyega?
Yep.
Yeah, boy.
Let me share this article in the chat with you guys.
Well, you should be able to share it
Yep.
on
I hope
screen.
one day a Phantom Menace runs into him and says it to his face. Yeah, boy.
David Applegate says Jedi powers are herpes now.
Right?
Space herpes.
That's a good one, dude.
Well, that can't
Or
be true because they're going to get rid of the Jedi.
Space herpes.
They're going to get rid of the word master soon, just like they did owner.
Let's talk about that. Yeah, let's talk about
Yeah.
the NBA and how they changed. They,
Yep.
they can no longer call if you own a basketball team, you are no longer called owner. You are called governor.
Governor.
The
Doesn't that
word
sound worse,
governor
though? I mean,
is
from what they're
racially
trying to get at.
insensitive. That is their official reason for changing the name.
Idiots.
Yes.
See, that's what happens when you pay people millions of dollars to bounce a ball around. Literally what it is.
Everybody should watch hockey, and life would be a lot better off.
You know, I can
Yay,
dig
sports
hockey.
ball.
I love hockey.
The link is in the chat for the article from Ranker if anybody wants to look at that. But yeah, I
don't
pretty
know,
much
mine made me angry.
the only sport I really watch anymore is football. I watch the Yankees every now and then, and or I listen to them while I'm mowing the lawn. But like for the most part, I watch my Lions. I'm a diehard Lions fan, which is painful as fuck.
I feel you, buddy.
Yeah, that hurts to be a Lions fan. But other than that, like I quit watching the NBA. The Red Wings are terrible now, so I don't watch them anymore. So it's like, whatever. I have no time for sports.
Just hockey for me. That's as far as I go with sports.
I almost got
Yeah, I
cut in
love
the
Mighty Duck.
bathroom.
No sports ball for me.
I almost got cut in the bathroom at Bridgestone over a Red Wings game. So
Damn.
What do you mean by caught in the bathroom?
cut,
Oh,
like with a
cut.
knife. Cut. Yeah.
Oh, no, is Bridgestone? Is that a place that sells tires, or is that like a bar?
That's Nashville's hockey arena.
Oh,
The
More like
Nashville,
Trashville. No, I'm just kidding.
the
Nashville.
really?
the Nashville to catch a Predators.
I'm a Hawks fan, so naturally I hate the Predators with everything.
The
okay.
Predator.
I'm a Wings fan, so it's fine.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Cool. We can.
Yep.
I can deal with that.
Oh
In the
shit.
plumbing trade, if it is brown, it goes down. Ha ha ha. Sorry, I'm reading comments.
So we got that, and then we got possible rumor that Idris Elba. No, I'm sorry, not Idris Elba. Michael B. Jordan might be in.
You mean black guy number 2?
Black guy number 3 is the
Pretty
Rock.
much.
So yeah,
I mean,
Michael
Jesus.
B. Jordan, who's officially in every reboot that ever comes out in the Matrix. That's a rumor, but they're circulating. I think they want to see what kind of reaction they're going to get out of people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
what I
we
wanted to
cannot
talk
watch
about.
that.
Yes,
Yeah.
let's talk about that.
Yeah. The old
Now I
the old-
remember.
the old Wachowski brothers are going to
Sisters.
Wachowski, no,
They're
not- Yeah, they're
gender,
sisters
it's
now.
just the Wachowski siblings. That's what they officially
Yep.
call them now.
They are,
Wachowski
they are
thing.
general
the
nudity.
things.
They are
Yeah,
they are
thing 1
gender
and thing
nudity.
2.
Hey,
Did you say gender
which
neutered?
chat did you share that in? Because I sure as freak don't see it anywhere.
I don't see it.
know.
I
Yeah.
put it in.
He
I
tell-
put it. It's right in the chat on the live feed on the video.
Welcome to my life,
It's
friends.
not here.
No, I'm not seeing it.
Don't see it.
I'm staring right at it. But
Did
I'll
you
share.
hit send? Did you hit send?
Yes, I see it. It's right. It's right between two of David Applegate's comments.
Oh, well,
I don't
it's
have it
in
on my
on the
end either.
YouTube.
I don't see it.
Hang on,
YouTube
I'll-
must have
Nope,
censored
there
it.
is
Maybe
no link here.
YouTube's not sending it.
No.
Just
Okay,
like they
I'll
Seth
send
was
it.
saying, they won't let you send a BitChute as one word.
Hang on,
Oh,
I'll
that's
send it
what
to
it
the
is.
private
Yeah,
chat.
they don't want their competitors.
Well,
to
just
get
just use the group chat here in Hangouts.
That's what I'm doing. Hang on, I'm
So,
copying it right
Toy
now.
Story has flopped.
Yay. Thank God.
Is
Hopefully that'll kill it.
real? Is that media hype?
No, it's like it went like 80 million lower than projected.
It didn't
Oh.
make what they wanted it to make because Disney's expectations are realistic, just like completely unrealistic.
Got to make at least $1 billion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Did it make back budget?
I'm
Barely.
sure it made back budget, but it didn't. It's doing like well in the box office in the sense of placing on the chart, but as far as what their projections were, they were way off. That's what's going on. But that's the case with pretty much every movie out right now because movies right now kind of blow. Let's face it.
Yeah, I think Jeff said that the box office is really struggling right now.
Well, when they start giving us movies that we want versus movies that they want us to like, then maybe we'll start spending our money again. That's how it's supposed to work.
That's capitalism.
Stop making sense, damn it.
I know, right?
You gotta get us kicked off YouTube.
You can't run for a
Boo this
Democrat if you're
man.
going to be capitalist.
Boo.
This damn logic thing. I can't turn it off. There's no switch. I can't find the logic switch. If I could just turn off logic, my life would be so much more simple.
Well, you got to drink more. That's all.
Yeah, there you go.
Been there, done that.
Hey, as Steve Taylor said back in the 80s, when I gave up hope, I felt a lot better.
It looks like I picked the wrong week to quit amphetamines.
Yeah.
Looks like I picked the wrong week to stop sticking. I can't even. Oh, fuck it. Never mind. I can't talk right now.
Stop sticking everything up your butt. Is that what you were going to say?
No, I stopped sniffing model glow from Airplane.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
You know, I'm actually. You probably noticed this before, but I am naturally tongue-tied, so I have a hard time saying things quickly.
That's
Which is
what-
why I often.
That pre-wife likes that, though.
Yeah, well, you know, this prevents me from engaging in a lot of arguments and debates because I know I'm not going to be able to say anything properly, so I just quit immediately.
Yeah, that's
It's-
not how I was
it's
meaning, but that's
a
okay.
problem.
It's not the word count. It's what you put in it. You're a cunning linguist. It's all right.
Yeah, there you go.
And I'm not though. It's like I want to try to talk as fast as I'm thinking, and I just stumble over my words, and it comes out and it's this garbled mess.
Pete, he still didn't
So-
get it.
I know. I threw that out there, dude. That was like, I'm like, come on,
Yeah.
man. Please tell me somebody's gonna pick this shit up.
Nope,
He didn't even bring the scoop today.
I'm not picking up shit.
He didn't bring the scoop to pick the shit up. What the hell, man? Come on.
What's up with that?
What's up?
All right.
Wait. Goober Brothers Entertainment says too many big name movies came out recently. Most people can't spend $50 on movie tickets and snacks every week, and that's true. Like I'm going to see Spider-Man Tuesday night, and it'll be like just for me between the ticket and I got to drive like 50 miles to go to the damn theater, and then
You live out in the middle of no place.
well, I live kind of, yeah. Like I don't. I have a theater 2 minutes from my house, but if it gets it, I'll just go there. But if not, I mean, I have to drive to like Mount Pleasant, which is like the next closest town with a really nice theater.
Is that where you're going, or are you going to Saginaw?
No, I'll go to Mount Pleasant. It's closer. Not on a Tuesday night because
Mount Pleasant is in the Mothman Mount Pleasant.
no. Mount
No,
Pleasant.
that's Point Pleasant.
You
I've
got
been
Point
excited
Pleasant.
there for a minute. Yeah.
No, Mount Pleasant, home of Central Michigan University, the Chips, the
Yeah,
Chippewas.
and if you follow Nick Utam on Facebook, when he brought it, there was another town in West Virginia, 80 miles away from Point Pleasant, but on a river that feeds into the Ohio. But yeah, I posted a picture several years ago. We went there on the way back from the beach, and my daughter's standing in front of the Mothman statue.
I'd like to do that. I'm
Yeah.
really fascinated by that whole story.
And there's at Point Pleasant too. There's an old kind of it's it's somewhat restored fort. I want to say Revolutionary War era. And there's a geocache there too. So for any nerds out there that still geocache, I mean, I do on occasion. There's a nice one there. There's actually a puzzle cache as well, where you go around and you write down what's going on.
All
so you
right,
can
I
get
got
to it.
Commander Cody to execute Order 66.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
saying I'm being boring?
No, I'm talking about the chat. I was looking at the live chat.
Okay.
He's all self-conscious now.
You know, Commander Cody, I do believe, was based on Commando Cody, which was one of those serial type Flash Gordon type things, which George
Like
Lucas
Fruity
kinda
Pebble
tried-
cereal?
No, there actually was a Commando Cody. It's basically what the Rocketeer was based on. Same type of character.
Serial killer
Oh,
with an S, not a
yeah.
C.
Commando Cody. Yeah, look it
Yeah,
up.
the Rocket
Damn
Man.
it. Yeah.
Because I'm a rocket man.
You are the Rocket Man.
Rocket Man.
Rocket Man.
Here alone. Yeah, the Shatner version is the best one.
You know, I'm thinking we should do karaoke at some point.
Yeah.
Oh my
The
god.
Shatner version of
I
Tambourine
will
is
win.
the best song.
I will do Master Exploder, and you will all be left speechless.
Okay. We'll see when it happens.
I've
done this at a party one time. We were playing Rock Band, and I start doing Master Exploder, and everything screeches to a dead halt as everybody is staring at me, just nailing this song perfectly. Like all the high notes, everything. So
Good
that
right
was
now.
my moment. Fuck you.
Hey, that wasn't
You
me.
had that one coming.
Was that Tap and Die?
Okay.
No?
No, that was Adam.
Yeah, how'd your hospital run go?
Went pretty good. I got some good news, and I'm happy with that.
You're not pregnant.
No, I'm not pregnant.
No, that
and,
was my good news.
I thought I was, but I'm not.
Yeah.
Just
The
a big
vasectomy
gut.
was a complete success.
Hey, you laugh. I had sympathetic morning sickness for 3 weeks before he found out my wife was pregnant the first time.
Sympathetic.
Oh yeah, I got up every morning and I just wanted to puke. I was like, this is ridiculous.
Say, I'm sorry, baby, for putting that baby in you.
Yeah,
Well,
just none.
that wasn't the baby. It was all that cheap beer you drink.
Right?
Yeah, well.
Wow.
He was like, I got some
Shots
booty. I got some booty. That's all they was thinking when he got her pregnant.
Now that was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too bad we didn't do a show because I was drunk beyond drunk. I mean,
you did
if
kind
you
of a
watch
show all by
my
yourself
live
that
stream, you
night,
know what the heck
yeah.
I'm talking about. I literally thought it was about 15, 20 minutes when I got up the next day and realized I just rambled for over an hour.
When you,
I'll
when
listen
you
to it
did that
eventually,
live
don't
show,
worry.
I thought maybe you forgot about this show and started that one thinking it was this one. And, like, you weren't there. You were wondering where we all were.
Not outside the realm of possibility.
Oh, it was great. Yeah.
Good time.
So,
Goddamn.
yeah.
Okay,
This
so
guy.
what else we got? Tap, you had something to talk about.
Yeah, fucking Charlie's Angels trailer dropped. I think
See,
it
that was my
today.
other topic.
And look, no, hold on, I'll tell you something funny is when I saw the trailer, I read the comments, and someone said maybe we should switch genders as a joke. But when I read it, I'm like, yeah, I hate this whole switching genders. And I realized, oh wait, Charlie's Angels was always chicks. That's how bad the trailer was. That I literally thought that it was dudes at first.
It's just like you're just switching. Oh wait. No.
Well, you think
wait.
is a dude? Didn't you watch Twilight?
Yes, it's a dyke. She's a dyke now.
Yeah.
And it's like they're really gonna make her Cameron Diaz's character. They all prep, the perky one, and she's known for being a board.
Do they all got undercuts?
Dude, hey, at least the one girl's hot, Naomi Scott, the one that was in Power Rangers. Dude, I don't care. She's the one that played Jasmine in
There he
Aladdin.
goes again.
I'll show her a whole new world.
There he goes.
You're gonna do the market crash on her,
Again.
I'll show her the market crash, a whole clown
and I'm
world.
still waiting to see it, but I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it because it's so rare.
Mhm.
Triggered.
What's so,
And
what's
then
so
I think,
rare?
and then it's funny is they have to show off. Oh, this is a song by Miley Cyrus and whatever the Ariana Grande shit. Like, I don't care.
So I didn't see the trailer yet. Is there anybody in this movie that I know? Because I'm so
Yes.
over these.
Probably
reboots.
just the
I'm to
chick from
point where I'm just
Twilight
like-
and Elizabeth
Yeah.
I
Banks.
look at it, I'm just like,
Yes.
I swat 'em off
Bosley,
like
you know
bugs.
Bosley. Bosley's a woman now.
Okay.
But I saw Patrick Stewart. Was he Bosley? Why was he in there? The way they showed it.
I don't
just
know,
showed up
because
on
he
the
did
set
say
and they
hello,
just said, roll the
angels.
camera. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I thought what's her name was the you just said it, Elizabeth Banks. I thought she was Bosley.
She
I
did
thought-
say she was Bosley, but
Yeah.
the way, like I'm
He
saying,
was
but
on his
when
way to the Picard set, and he wandered
Yeah.
into the wrong studio because
Yes,
they
it
just rolled the camera. They're like,
he said, "Where's
Action.
Wesley?" So I could tell him to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Wesley,
"Where's
shut
Piccolo?"
your mouth.
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep acting here, I say.
I think it's funny that Elizabeth Banks is Bosley. I think it's funny, Tabadai, that you mentioned Cameron Diaz character. To me, Charlie's Angels, it got a little bit better after Farrah left, but it's to me, it's like trying to redo the Brady Bunch. It just doesn't work.
But they
Doesn't work.
rebooted Charlie's Angels once. So this is the second reboot. Because the
Yeah.
last time
Yes.
I watched the TV
Yep.
show, I'm aware of it. I've seen commercials for it. I never actually watched it. But the one with Drew Barrymore and Cameron Diaz and Lucy Liu, I actually liked that movie. It was enjoyable.
Well, it tried to be like the original. Well, this looks like a different take. It does look a little bit more modern. I watched
trying to be
Jeremy's
serious.
video on it, and I was not offended. You know, it wasn't. So, you know, it's like it wasn't all, you know, all men suck and that kind of thing. But when their first reboot felt like they were trying to reboot the '70s version, and you know, Cameron, you know, oh Charlie, I mean, it was just like the original, but without the grace and performance of the original show. I forget who took Farrah's place, but one of the things I watched several years ago, I watched a kind of a I guess like a sort of pseudo documentary, you know, where they recreate stuff, you know, with new actresses and stuff. And what's his name from Farscape played Lee Majors, Ben Broder. And oh man, I'm going to blank on her name. Not the model, but gosh, who did she play? I can picture it. It's
I feel like I'm having a conversation in a nursing home.
yeah,
Right.
right. I know it does, but
You
anyway,
want to talk to my grandma late? You could have good conversations with her.
The one movie with the guy.
shut
First
up.
we
The
liked the
guy,
guy, then we
name I
didn't
can't
like
remember,
the guy.
but-
That guy.
I'll look it up here in a minute. But how she was insistent that they play against a stereotype. So you had shit. And IMDb is not being helpful because it's not showing me Charlie's Angels from the 70s. Oh, there we go. It's 1976. Here we go. Because what's her name, who was, you know, selling Kmart stuff for a lot of years. So Jacqueline Smith, she was the one that had a model background, but she was playing the pseudo tomboyish. And Kate Jackson was playing the model. They were trying to play against the stereotype of the actresses, and she kept bringing up how important that was. And I think that is what made that show work. I mean, yes, it's a product of its time, and by the 5th season, it's pretty much crap. But that was completely missing from the reboots and the first one. And this, so far, we'll have to see another trailer, but it's like, okay, it's modernized. It's still diversity quota, you know, a black chick, a white chick, and well, I think this time
It was not no Asian chick.
she's Hispanic, right? We had the Asian chick on the reboot. Now we're getting the
you
Hispanic
got to
chick.
get the other diversity hires out of the way.
Right. So, you know, I'm willing to sort of give it but you know, the other reboot I only watched on video. And I will say this, I forget which one it is, but the one that had Crispin Glover as the bad guy.
That was the second one.
He was really creepy. I was like, that
Yes, he
was
was.
so well cast. It wasn't fun.
He
It's
was
like,
just
I think that's
built
how he
because
is in real life.
creepy in real life, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, that was that. But the Charlie's Angels part, it's like they got the bubbliness and stuff, but they didn't get the essence of the show. They completely missed it. So we'll see what happens.
It's just
That's why we
another
have people
example
like
of
you.
Hollywood taking the property and making their own movie out of it. They don't really care what makes these things work. It's just, well, we have the logo now. We can do whatever we want. Let's make this movie and put
And that movie, and you get a car, and you get a car, and you get a car.
Speaking of lifeless logos, I heard that you like that segue. Child's Play is not doing very well. Child's Play reboot. You got to keep up with the reboots, folks. Make sure you're all keeping notes because
Right.
I lose track of it. I swat reboots off me like mosquitoes at this point. I just don't even care. But
Isn't this a second reboot too, or is it the first?
this is the first reboot.
First.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just feels
Mark
like
Hamill
it's
is actually the voice of Chucky, but
Yeah,
I
you're
guess in this one, Chucky is a smart toy like Amazon or Alexa, something like that.
Right.
So, yeah,
Oh, God.
he's a smart toy, and then somebody had a really bad day at a factory and took out the safety protocols. So I guess he's just like this murderous little villainous son of a bitch that kills people because he's broken. Yeah. No more supernatural anything. No Charles Lee Ray or
No voodoo, no voodoo
no
magic.
voodoo shit. Actually, I liked the voodoo shit, even though it's all
Right.
shit. It's just added like an element of creepiness to that. I think the original Child's
Just
Play
saying
was
random
good.
shit.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. Like it's and I think it's held up well over the years as well. Like the original Child's Play, it's pretty well done.
Mhm.
But yeah, this one here, kind of just seems like they had a script and hey, what if we had a smart toy that went crazy? Oh, you mean like Chucky? Oh, fuck it, we'll just call it Chucky, and then they just kind of redesigned.
No, I think they call it Child's Play.
And they call it Child's Play so they could reboot that because I think they literally have a grocery list of things they haven't rebooted yet, and they're just checking them off as they go. Check.
Pretty much.
Check.
Watch. Tune in next week when they reboot Band of Brothers.
But that's what I'm getting at, though. They don't reboot anything that anybody wants.
This time
They
it's
just
Band of
reboot
Sisters.
whatever made money.
Oh my god.
They'll all be transgender. They won't be women. They'll be transgenders.
Oh yeah, did everybody come up with your reboot that I had suggested last week? Like invent a woke reboot. I don't know if we left any comments on the channel. Oh, well, let's do those.
All right.
Okay, go for
I got another game for later on. So
you
I'll
want me to go first? Oh yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Monica, do you know what the heck we're talking about?
I don't at all.
I don't either.
Yes.
We came up
Okay, you
with
might
this
have to
game
explain
last
it,
week.
Adam.
We came up with this game last. Well, I came up with it. This game last week, Monica, where we were just complaining about woke reboots, and so I challenged everybody on the cast and also in the chat to come up with a woke reboot and post it because I guarantee that at least one or two of us will get one that hits the nail on the head. They'll actually make that movie. So you have to make a reboot something that hasn't been rebooted recently. And like write it like woke Hollywood do, like do something stupid, like gender swap the cast or something like that.
Okay.
That was the challenge. So
Okay, so
Okay.
I'm gonna go first.
I'm gonna work.
yeah, go ahead.
I'll work on one.
Okay. My idea is a reboot of the TV sitcom Bosom Buddies, starring two black women who have to dress up as men to live in an all-men's apartment building.
Oh, that's funny.
That sounds like living single to me.
God, one of the dogs farted down here too.
I was waiting for it. We got almost
every
an
time.
hour in before the first dog fart.
Oh my God, what have they been eating? Jeez. And they're just laying here like we didn't do
After
nothing.
dog fart 1, we moved to this side.
Yeah.
All right, who wants to go next?
I didn't do my homework, so I got to think of one. Go ahead, someone else. Go.
Oh.
Man. He didn't do his homework. Detention.
I'm old. Shut up.
I'll let it go because it's your birthday.
I'm the host. Damn it! I'll just
Remember when I
kick you
said
out.
would you won? There you go.
That debt is paid, sir.
That did.
I think it's time.
Damn it, I'm trying to think of something.
Oh,
See,
you think so?
I'm not
All right,
the only one.
I'll say something.
You've
while
had
you're
like
going.
2
I'll get
weeks.
mine out of
No, I got it.
the way. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so it's Braveheart,
Oh,
But-
damn it.
but we're following. It's William Wallace's wife that survived. It's William Wallace who gets killed, and Mrs. Wallace has to, start a rebellion and get all the chicks together. Like,
This
they're
is
gonna steal some diamonds. We don't get
The
to Hell
problem
Mel
with
Gibson Your
Scotland-
Freedom.
I don't know.
That's full of Scots.
It's full of
Mine's
Scots.
not that good. That's really good. Seriously, that's really good. Mine's not that good. Anybody else want to go?
I got nothing.
All right. Yeah, I was just gonna do Brady Bunch.
Monica, you've had like 3 whole minutes to think about this. Come
I
on.
know.
Brady
Yeah, I
Bunch.
stole Pete's.
But,
You're fired, goddammit.
You did. I got one though.
the mom
Let
is
him
a dad
talk.
now, and the dad is a mom because they've had gender reassignment surgeries, and all of their kids are mixed race. The Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch.
Oh my god.
Brady Bunch.
Oh boy. I hate that.
How about Ghost Dad, but it's a ghost transgender dad?
Ghost Mom?
Starring Michael B. Jordan.
Or
No, it's Ghost Mom starring Idris
or
Elba.
The Rock.
The Rock.
Or Tessa Thompson.
Jessica Thompson.
Leave
No,
No,
Tessa
that's how it
alone.
goes. No, it'll be The Rock, but when he transitions, it looks like Tessa Thompson.
Because you notice you haven't
Great.
seen Rock in any movies lately, but you've seen an awful lot of Tessa Thompson.
You just
Mhm.
well,
Identities.
I can no longer find her attractive. You've ruined that for me now,
Good.
motherfucker. Well, cross
Can
that
you
one off the list.
Smell what she's cooking. Sorry.
Fucking better be some meatloaf or something.
God,
Smell what Tessa Thompson is cooking.
they're rebooting Midway. I forgot about that shit. And I say no because I've already seen the original. God damn it!
Midway.
Why you got to room?
I guess
Midway.
this is not the World War II battle then.
It is the World War II battle.
Oh, was it a TV show?
No, it was a movie that came out like in the shit. I forgot when.
Yeah,
I forgot.
know that. How do you reboot that? I think it's just a redo, right?
Very careful.
Yeah,
Did it have
basically.
the Japanese win this time?
No, I mean it's just updated shit. But we all know how Pearl Harbor turned out.
Yeah, well, there's that.
I mean, we already had Tora, but then Michael Bay decided to rub his dick all over it.
Pearl Harbor sucks.
Right?
I miss you.
All right, I
Go
got
ahead.
one. I got one.
Okay.
It is a few good men, but it's a few good gender swapped women, and it would be the story of three.
So that would make them men.
They're women. God damn it! They're
Well,
stunning.
you just said there's a few gender swap women, so it's back to men.
Gender swap, not trans, you dumbass. Listen.
Yeah, it's a few good ma'am.
You can't handle it, man.
Listen. I'm about at Richard Pryor level right now, so you're gonna have to bear with me. No, so you
gonna
got
light
that.
yourself on fire, or
And I don't have any, hair, so this is gonna be scary.
You're gonna
No,
start making moves with Gene Wilder.
that's why they don't give me matches. But no, so it would be, I would take the movie A Few Good Men, but I would recast it, and it would be all transgenders, and they would be fighting for the right to identify both as their rifle and as their gun, because as we all know, one is for fight and the other is for fun.
yeah.
And that would be the movie.
Jesus.
One of these will actually be made, ladies and gentlemen, and it'll have Idris Elba,
Now we play the waiting game.
Michael B. Jordan,
All these ideas are copyrighted. You all
Tessa Thompson.
Intellectual properties.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
And all the little
has Bree
buzzwords.
done anything stupid this week? Because I haven't made any Bree videos this week, so I was just wondering, did
She probably existed.
she take a nap this week? Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah,
I
probably
want to see
there
a
was
raunchy Teletubbies movie starring Will Ferrell, Danny McBride, and James Franco. That sounds interesting.
That's a good one. I would like to see that movie.
It'd be nothing but cum jokes all day.
Can we have a moment of silence for Will Ferrell's career?
God.
No, fuck that guy.
yeah.
Yeah, I
He
saw
never
the
was really-
review.
the only time he was ever good in the movies is when he was like used in small doses, like Elf. I liked Elf, but pretty much anything else.
That was a small dose.
Yeah,
Right? How can you say that?
Yeah, they
He
pulled
was
him back
rubbing
quite
his
a bit,
cock
yeah.
all over that movie.
You think so?
Yes.
I think that movie's funny. I don't know.
I'm not saying it's a bad movie,
It was funny the first 400 times.
but to say that he was in small doses, no, you're way off,
Yeah, I
man.
think they pulled him back a little bit.
But look,
That's
I
the problem
liked
with
Stranger-
most
I thought
Will
Are
he
Ferrell.
you high?
James Caan
Yeah.
made that movie. That was all him.
Like the problem with Will Ferrell is like he's funny for like the first 30 seconds of the joke, but then he doesn't know when to stop. So he just keeps letting it go and go and go. And the longer it goes, the funny meter just kind of drops. You know.
Yeah, he's a higher class Tom Green.
Oh God! No,
Damn.
Hey,
no, Tom
do not
Green's the worst.
do not disrespect Tom Green like that.
I'm sorry, man. I got to do it.
Would you like some sausage?
Yes.
Would you like some
Hey, he almost married Drew Barrymore.
You
That's why
want
she went
marry
lesbian.
her.
He did marry
That-
Drew
he
Barrymore.
did
That's
marry
why I
her.
hate
yeah.
it.
Oh, I thought they didn't get married. Like they were about to.
She married him.
No.
Damn it.
It was always ambiguous if the wedding was real because it took place on the set of Saturday Night Live, but I never heard either of them deny that it was real.
Excuse me, I had something in my throat there.
Uh-huh.
That's what happened. I saw that. I freaking watched that happen. So I was like, holy shit.
No, never
I
mind.
mean, why else do you think she was in Freddy Got Fingered? It wasn't for her career.
For her man.
There's so many
She's doing it for her man.
this right now, and I don't know where to start. I'm like confused.
Yeah, and why do you think he was in friggin' Charlie's Angels too?
The Chad, or whatever was he called?
I saw Charlie
Yeah.
Angel 2 in the theater. That movie was painful to watch. It was
Yeah.
so bad.
Uh-huh.
So bad. And I don't
But
get
yeah,
Demi
I'm
Moore, man.
pretty
I don't get
sure
her
that
at
was a
all.
real thing.
Tom Green was on Celebrity Big Brother last year.
What?
Oh no.
Yeah, he was
The
on
fuck?
Celebrity. He was on Celebrity Big Brother.
I didn't even know that show was still on.
Oh, dude, yeah, the season's going on right now. I'm like a couple episodes behind, so.
Please tell me it was the first one out.
Well, no, he made it quite a ways into the game. Actually, he played. He was one of the older players in the house, so he had to kind of work extra hard with this social game because, dude, you're talking about like he's in his, I would say, late 40s, maybe 50. So like most of these guys and girls in the house are like 21 years old, 22. But like it was like the celebrity version, so it was a little bit even, but like there was a considerable amount of younger.
So hey.
So he had he worked like really well with some of their cast members. Like I'm trying to think, he had like a bromance with somebody on there. I can't remember who it was, but like Mark McGrath was on there from Sugar Ray, Anthony Scaramucci. There's a bunch of like off the wall people on there though. It was kind of funny to see Tom Green like in that, after trying to feed people chest hair sandwiches on MTV Spring Break back in the day,
Anthony Scaramucci.
Caldor Drago is the son, Commander Cody.
Scaramucci worked for he was the communications director for President Trump for like a week, and then he was relieved of duty.
But can he do the Fandango?
I don't know. He wasn't in the house long enough to find out. He was the first one out.
Yeah. So do we have any other topics tonight?
But hang on, look what David put. Remake of Blazing Saddles with Kamala Harris and as the sheriff. All female cast instead of the N-word, they say liberal.
Nice. That is a good one. I
like don't move, I'll shoot this liberal.
Oh my God. We were just talking about the other day.
So do you think that Hollywood will actually pump the brakes on the reboots then after this
no.
summer?
No.
Hell yeah.
Failure
not until something like seriously tanks.
Yeah.
Like Star Wars.
It would take something drastic.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Let it be the Star Wars remake trilogy because that's what it should be known as.
The Lion King. I hope that one fails. I want Disney to quit doing the live action remakes. I'm getting really tired of that.
I want to know where Disney's coming up with all this money to buy every damn thing on the market.
Well,
I saw
that deep state
earlier,
shit, man.
They own everything.
I saw
own
earlier
the
they want freaking.
Mm-hmm.
I swear they're printing money in the basement of that.
I miss when they were just trying to kill the Jews.
Jesus.
Every week,
they were simpler. It made sense.
Every week, Tap and Die, you bring that up.
You anti-Semitic bastard.
Yeah.
You anti-Semite.
Listen here, man.
Rough.
50, 70 years ago, I would have been just like everybody else hating on the Jews. Even the Jews hated the Jews.
Goober Brothers Entertainment says the Life of Bill Cosby movie starring Eddie Murphy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my God.
Nice.
Yeah,
I
saw earlier they want Melissa McCarthy to play Ursula in the live-action Mermaid remake.
Dude, I saw that on the Mary Sue, Frank. I saw that on the Mary Sue, and I almost died. I'm like,
and I can already hear her just yelling her lines now.
Her career just so much bright, shining future, doesn't it?
There's not enough dumplings in this.
She should have stayed in TV.
She should have stayed.
Well, at least it shouldn't be hard for her to bulk up for that role.
She's actually from she's from where I used to live. She's from Lockport, I think. Lockport or Joliet.
Well, I know what city to burn down next.
You should
have stayed there. Oh, you can burn it down. I don't live there anymore. I don't give a shit. I don't
live there anymore. Fuck that town.
I got no loyalty. I don't give a shit.
I don't live there anymore.
There he goes.
There he goes. See, you keep bringing that one up.
There she goes again.
That's the beer.
Maybe we should do some gender bender songs.
Did you just assume her gender?
Yeah.
You bigot.
Yep.
I'm just going to go for some more beer.
So who wants to explain a film plot badly?
I do.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I love that game.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to do a little different this week. I'm not going to everybody shouting out at once.
Get out.
Call people out, and then we'll guess it. Yeah.
No, each of you write down your answers before, and I'll call on you, and then I'll keep score that way.
And I don't even have a pen.
I have a pen.
What the? You have computers and tablets and technology.
I have 19 notepads and pens and shit. I'm ready to go.
Write it down in your head.
Just carve it
if you're
into
on
your
a Windows
leg. What you
machine,
got to do?
Just do escape.
Welcome to the Fan Caste, people.
And type in note and hit enter.
I can't multitask.
This is what we come to. Nobody can fucking write anymore.
Nobody has paper.
Well, you have to listen to me typing.
Hey,
I can only write with my thumbs.
I have 30. What is it? 30 34 episodes of my podcast, I have handwritten scripts that are like 2-3 pages long for every episode until I got my computer.
Fucking teacher's
Yeah.
pet over
Okay,
here.
fine. Don't write it down. Just don't yell out until I call on you. Okay? Can we do that?
Yes!
Yes, I'm gonna do 2 rounds and I'm gonna go for beer.
All right. Okay, here we go. This is probably an easy one. I think we had this last time. Kid comes out of the closet.
Get out. No.
Just now he's doing it.
He's
Let him
already-
call.
He already failed.
Yeah. Tap and die.
Kid gets out of the closet. Comes out of the closet.
Kid comes out of the closet.
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Okay. Pete.
Shit. Somebody said, did he say get out? That's what I was going to say.
All right. Adam.
The gate.
Lape.
Real genius.
And Monica.
I was gonna say Narnia. Is that the same thing
Okay.
Etep and I said?
Yeah. Just say the second one.
Okay, the second one.
You're allowed to guess the same one somebody else has. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
So okay. Point goes to Tap and Monica. Chronicles of Narnia.
Yay.
Lion, the bitch in the wardrobe.
Yeah.
Wardrobe. There you go.
That
There's the
bitch.
porn parody.
Bitch.
Okay. Cultural appropriation in space. Tap and die.
Avatar.
Pete.
Fucking Avatar. Damn you, Tap and Die.
Adam.
Passenger.
Oh my god.
Lape.
Event Horizon.
Oh god.
And Monica.
I want
Oh,
it to be
God.
Event Horizon now.
I'll go Avatar.
Okay. Correct answer is Avatar.
All right.
But I get the point because I said it first.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm winning this time.
We're all just gonna
Okay, we
say
had
what you say from now on.
We had this one last time too, but we'll do it anyway. Depressed office worker joins a cult and destabilizes the government. Tap and die.
Matrix.
Pete.
Fight Club.
Adam.
Fight Club.
Late.
Star Wars.
He says it's so timid.
Eventually, he's just gonna say beer.
Beer, beer, beer.
Dog
I
fart.
don't know. Kellogg's.
Kellogg's doesn't live here anymore.
Three Stooges.
No wonder it's so quiet.
Yeah.
All right,
Just
Monica.
parts I have to deal with.
Fight Club.
Correct answer is the Matrix.
Ah, that was right. Mofos, bang, bang, bang. Shot all you dead.
Man drives in a snowstorm to pick up nerdy son at the library.
What?
Tap.
Oh shit. Say that one more time.
Man drives in a snowstorm to pick up nerdy son at the library.
Damn, that's a tough one. You might have to skip me. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Okay, Pete.
Well, I can't guess if you can't guess.
The day after tomorrow.
Adam.
The Shining.
Late.
Snowstorm.
I know.
Citizen Kane. No, wait.
Rosebud.
Noseblood.
Beer.
I don't know.
Just guess something.
I'm trying.
Anything.
Let's say
Say something.
I
Very
kind of.
good. Say anything. That's a movie.
The first thing, say anything with John Cusack.
Tu Wong Fu.
Thank you, Julie Newmar.
We'll go Elf. He's in snow, right? I got nothing.
I got nothing.
Correct answer is the day after tomorrow.
Yep.
Yes.
Who got that one?
Me.
Pete.
I didn't see that movie.
P-E-T-D-A. No, I'm just kidding.
No, we're not doing that. Okay. Priest kidnaps child for cult and eventual marriage to politician twice his age.
What the fuck?
Yeah, what? Can you repeat it one more time?
Yep. Priest kidnaps child for cult and eventual marriage to politician twice his age. Tap.
Fuck.
Wrong.
Lambert. I don't know. I couldn't think of anything, so just give me Lambert.
The Omen.
What
Adam,
the fuck is there a priest in there?
Bodyguard.
the bodyguard.
Yeah.
Really?
Leap.
Fair.
Yeah, I don't really have any idea at all.
Did Late pass out
Beer.
already?
Just say
No, I'm
Overwatch.
not passed out. I'm going for more beer here in a minute. My homebrew's strong, but it's not that strong.
Okay.
Come on, Leap, say something.
Cricket noise. Cricket noise.
Say something. Are you giving up on me?
I need a soundboard so bad.
Yeah.
Right.
Can I guess mine?
Okay, go ahead, MJ.
Star Wars.
More specific, please.
I don't know because I haven't
The-
seen them all. I'm just going to start.
No,
guessing
she said
Star
it right.
Wars.
The first one was known as Star Wars.
Yep.
A New Hope, then. Yeah, that's a good guess.
All right, you're all wrong. The correct answer was Episode 1, Phantom Menace.
There you
Oh,
go.
for God's sake, yep.
Damn it.
It's
That
like when you
doesn't
think
count.
about it.
I said Star Wars. I was at least in the.
Yes, and I said
She was
Just
at
give her
least in
half
the
a point.
damn
Just give her half a point then.
You're marrying a 15-year-old.
Yeah.
Why you gotta make it weird, late? Really?
I didn't make it. Didn't he say something about marrying some young woman?
Hey, Late,
Are you an angel?
Late, why don't you have a seat? Why don't you sit
You're on the
down?
moons of Yago, I think.
I have some questions. What's in the bag? What's in the bag, Brian?
What's in the bag?
What are you
What's
doing
the
here?
bag?
Oh, what's in the bag?
Apparently not enough. That's what I'm doing.
Duct tape,
Okay.
vodka, and Barbie dolls. Really, Late? What are you doing here?
Ew,
Yeah. Wow.
that's weird. Even
That's weirdly specific.
Yeah.
Pete.
I've watched a lot of To Catch a Predator, dude. That show's hilarious.
All right, keep playing. I'll be right back.
Okay. Unsuspecting boy is seduced by a creepy old loner into a game of crime, terrorism, and incest.
Star Wars episode A New Hope.
Pete,
Jumanji.
Adam,
Old boy.
Oh God.
Leap isn't here. He was going to get it wrong anyway. MJ,
Hold on. Say it one more time.
okay. Unsuspecting boy is seduced by a creepy old loner into a game of crime, terrorism, and incest.
Oh man, I read this one too, like 2 weeks ago. I can't remember. Isn't it a 90s movie?
I know what it is.
There's a lot of 90s
No
movies.
hints, no
I know.
hints.
I know
Hold
what it
on.
is. I know what it is now.
Damn.
Pete,
Okay.
you want a second chance at this?
No, don't give him a second
Yeah,
chance. I didn't get
no.
one.
No hints.
Okay, all right. The correct
can
answer
answer
is
for
Back to
me.
the Future.
Dang it! That's
Oh.
what I was trying to think of.
Yep.
Oh,
You mean
yeah,
Black to the
it's-
Future.
God,
You
I'm
out of
failing
time,
tonight,
Jack.
Man.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
why I
you out
watch
of
bad
time,
movies,
baby.
so I don't have to watch the good ones and keep track of them.
Oh yeah, that's logic.
Yeah, that's my logic.
Alzheimer's patient takes cruise, throws away children's inheritance. Tap.
Throws away children's inheritance.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. Fuck, I can't think of one. Just give me. Or come back to me.
All right, Pete,
Titanic.
Oh, that's a good one.
Adam,
Overboard.
Leap, are you back yet? Okay,
It's a no.
MJ.
I'm gonna go Titanic. Wait, did
Hey,
they have
correct.
Alzheimer's?
No
Now I'm
hints.
confused.
Well, just wait. You have to wait for that.
I know. I get like
Tap,
the
you want
first
me to-
part of it.
Fuck
and then
it.
I
I'll say
get
Titanic
confused.
too.
MJ, whenever you're not sure, just say Mac and me. That's the
Okay.
correct answer. We need to know.
I did watch that last week,
That's
just
the-
so you guys know. I was watching that.
Thank you for joining us. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
That's
I was half dead, but
the factory setting to default is Mac and me.
That's right. When you don't know, you just yell Mac and me.
All right,
Or
the
beer.
correct answer was Titanic.
Yes.
Yay! Another fucking James Cameron movie.
That's what they should call the next Avatar movie. Just don't call it
James
Avatar. Just call it another fucking
Just
James
another
Cameron
James
movie.
Cameron movie.
Another
Yeah.
fucking James Cameron movie.
How low can James set the bar this time?
I don't
Oh,
know.
these
Well-
blue tree motherfuckers are mad as
We'll
hell.
find out after Terminator Dark Fate.
With the LGBTQ plus bot.
Yeah, the one 8000.
Yep.
And Home Depot T1000.
The T1000.
Yep, T1000. Get them at your
This
local
one's
Home
good.
Depot.
Lape.
This one.
What?
Oh, okay, he's back.
Okay, you're back. All right.
I'm
This
here
one's-
and I got more head this time.
Jesus,
Good.
help us, Rhonda. All right.
And of course,
This
your
is
wife
the
is
Sam
out for the
Adams
night.
glass. These are great beer glasses, by the way. If anyone's watching my video, you would know that. So what was the hint?
Fate.
What was the hint? What was the film plot badly?
We're not going back. Okay.
I was gonna
This
say we
one's
missed-
gonna
No,
be
it's
difficult.
the one that you haven't answered yet, or you just answered it.
Well,
Sten-
you just
Sten-
came back in time for the next one.
All right, cool.
This one's going to be hard. It is.
That's what she
I
said.
forget.
Wait, what?
It's I forget.
Sean Bean movie.
Pete?
Huh?
Um,
Oh, Pete. I thought
let's see. The Notebook.
Adam?
A Beautiful Mind.
Leap?
I'm thinking of two movies, but only one of them have a title: 51st States.
And MJ.
Dang, I got nothing. Mac and me.
Yay!
Yay!
Here she goes.
She's catching on.
Correct answer was Finding Dory.
Oh God.
I didn't see
Fuck
that one.
that
That's not fair.
movie.
Yeah.
I literally just watched that yesterday, guys.
Yeah, you mean Finding Nemo
Yeah, basically
Basically.
with Ellen.
with Ellen?
Finding Ellen.
Yeah, didn't Dion want to fight Ellen DeGeneres? Someone needs to. Fuck her dancing. Fuck those ears.
I thought he wanted to fight.
Did you-
I want to
what's
see
his face?
EVS versus Ellen. That would be an awesome.
That would be cool. He would just use
Did you
his
see my
masculinity
Facebook?
to stop her.
Did you guys watch the
Did
High
you see-
Council this week?
Yes, I loved it because I like hearing
You got into it
EVS
with
scream like a
Jeremy?
soy boy. Yeah.
You got to do Jeremy. I have to confess, this is one time where I took Jeremy's side. I thought he had a point because he was ripping on the Switch, and
Well, he was ripping on a Switch, but I got his point was he was ripping off the men in the pictures
the
nowadays.
reactionary pictures. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I got what he was saying because he was making fun of like maybe 10 years ago, or at least if you looked up a picture of a game, it would show normal people, like normal kids playing on this thing
Except
or something like that. But
Nintendo
now it's all these
64
soy
kid.
boys.
Nintendo 64.
It'd be all these soy boy pictures now. That's what he was getting at. And I don't think he was really ripping on Nintendo. It was just, but then Jeremy kind of took it the wrong way. But he says he likes to argue, so you
That's
got him.
that's a good point that I want to make, and that's why I don't do Twitter very often, because I feel like when you argue for X amount of hours a day on Twitter, you just like instinctively go into argumentative mode, even when it's like not completely 100% necessary.
Yeah,
Twitter has
and then
that
you can't
effect
read
on
tone in text.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, you don't interact like you would normally in a public setting. That's why I hate social media. Yeah, I can't even recreate that. But I said I want to get a soundbite of that and make that my ringtone.
Yeah, I do too. That was awesome.
All right, sorry Frank for derailing it. Yeah,
That's all right. It happens all the time. I'm used
I
to it.
know.
Right.
All right,
It's one-
here we
it's
go.
This is Podcastus Interruptus here. So
Mhm. But always when I'm talking, that's a funny thing. All right. Animals take a trip from London to New York.
Oh, I got it.
I
From
think
London to New York?
Yep. Tap.
Fuck. Let me see. Animals. Did you say they just take a trip from London to New York? Repeat it.
Yes. Animals take a trip from London to New York.
You're gonna have to pass. Come back to me.
Pete.
We'll say Mac and me.
Fuck. Is it Zootopia? I don't know.
Adam.
Madagascar.
Ah, damn it.
Lape.
I thought they went to Africa and
I
Madagascar.
don't know.
I was gonna say he's got it backwards.
My answer, I'll say whatever the hell I want, Mac and
No,
me,
that's
damn it.
fine. London to New York. Titanic.
Right?
Oh, because there were brown people below deck? That's real nice.
There weren't brown people.
You
They
said
were
it,
Irish and Scottish.
I didn't.
Well, whatever. They were effectively
No,
brown.
just because that doesn't
Potato,
make them
potato.
animals now. That's
Yeah.
not very
I
nice.
thought you were being euphemistic. Something.
Oh God.
He's like, they were
I'm-
ginger. They were gingers. They don't even have souls.
Hey, right?
MJ?
Well, Jurassic Park.
Right.
I love that answer.
Tap, you've had some time to think.
Yeah, and I'm so stupid. I'm just going Mac and me.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
good man. Good man.
Good man. Good
Does Mac
man.
and me
You guys are
become the new
catching
Get
on.
Out?
Yeah, that's what I started thinking too.
Correct answer is snakes on a plane.
Oh man, I would have known that. I didn't even watch that movie.
Well, if you
Yeah,
would've
I've never
said-
seen that one.
If you would have said the motherfucking animals went from, then you knew what it was.
Yeah.
That'd be too much of a hint.
Or at least they flew. I mean, something.
I'm sick of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking
That's
plane.
too intelligent of a movie plot. It defeats the
Yeah.
purpose of the game.
Okay. Rookie cop engages in racial profiling, finds soulmate.
Cobra.
Pete?
Dirty Harry.
Adam?
Which
48
one?
hours.
48 hours? Okay. Late?
Oh shoot!
Oh shit! Can I change my answer?
It's
Sure.
Rush Hour.
Okay.
it's not
Late.
the. Oh, I'm thinking. It's,
Well, apparently, yes, you
I
can
forgot
change
what
your
it-
answer.
I forgot what you even said
Lame.
already.
I'm thinking of the movie. It's the guy's first day. Like.
Late.
Training Day?
Shut up. I don't know.
Crash. He's thinking of Crash.
The rookie.
Back at me.
No, I'm thinking of
Back in me.
something day. But anyway, I'm wrong anyway. But
Son.
MJ?
I have no idea.
Thin Blue Line.
We'll
I don't
go.
know.
White chicks.
Plenty of racial profiling
Oh wait a minute!
going
Wait a
on
minute! Wait a
there.
minute! You said rookie cop. Miss
I know. I
Congeniality.
forget what he said.
You're still wrong. The correct answer is Zootopia.
Fuck! What?
Fuck,
There
I
we go.
Dude, I fucking said Utopia one answer ago. Son of a bitch.
Oh yeah,
No.
wrong.
Well, it
question.
doesn't count, so who cares?
Your Jedi
Get-
powers don't count.
Yeah, I only got. I didn't get a point for saying Star Wars, even though it was Star Wars. So.
Can I invoke my mulligan clause?
No.
You
So-
cannot invoke your mulligan.
As David Applegate said, Jedi powers are herpes.
Yeah.
Well,
You
you're
got
late.
no hair. You can't mull it again.
Damn it.
Okay. Cosplay enthusiasts beat the crap out of illegal immigrants from another planet.
Mars Attacks.
That wasn't
Wait,
your
I
turn.
need it one more time.
Okay.
That's what she said.
I did.
Literally.
Cosplay. Shut up. Cosplay enthusiast.
Dude, now he's laughing.
The way you said
Cosplay
that was
enthusiasts.
so perfect.
Cosplay enthusiasts beat the crap out of illegal immigrants from another planet.
Oh,
White chicks.
Ugh.
I'm going with white
Me?
chick.
The last airbender.
Adam,
Man in Black.
late.
Earth girls are easy.
Damn.
That's a good one. MJ,
Oh, shit.
no.
No.
I bet there is a movie called
No
No
shit.
After.
Where see shit?
I'm bad at this. Star Wars.
Correct answer is episode 2.
The correct answer is the Avengers.
The Avengers.
What?
Oh, damn it.
How you have to specify the Avengers if I had to specify Star Wars episodes?
Yeah, which of it?
Yeah.
The first
The
Avengers.
one. The first one.
The title was just called The Avengers.
Yeah, but who's the
It was called
cosplayer?
Marvel's The Avengers.
The Avengers are the cosplayers. They're all wearing
Cosplay.
goofy costumes.
But they're not cosplaying as somebody else. They're wearing their normal costume.
Well, they're normal costumes.
It
Think
is-
about that for a
It is
second.
explain a film plot badly. So.
Nobody
Leave it
likes a
badly-
joke explainer.
Yeah, this is like the ice bucket channel. Who did the ice bucket?
Right, who did it right?
Yeah.
Jean-Luc Picard did it right.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Donald Trump did it right.
Yeah.
Okay, more?
All right.
Next one.
Last one here because we're getting near the end of the show.
Yeah,
Idris Elba.
I can go to midnight.
Young
what she
startup faces. Yeah.
Yeah,
Start at the beginning.
Great. Now you
I
got
hate
her
to
doing
brag,
it.
but that was my 30.
It's customary to interrupt Frank any chance you get.
Yeah. That's a wonderful part of the show. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I tried to talk fast before he said it, but
Uh-huh. Young startup faces severe security issues as a result of a poor IT team.
War Games.
Pete,
The Social Network.
Adam,
Office Space.
that was my
Wait.
answer.
Dave.
I'm gonna
That's
have to
his
agree.
answer.
I was thinking the Matrix, but I think I like Adam's answer better. So I'll go with his.
I'm sorry, you were mumbling again. Office Space? Is that
He
what you
sounds like-
whispered?
Is he imitating Milt?
They set the building on.
No, he's
Miss
permanent.
Pickler.
He's permanently channeling.
I used to watch the squirrels, and they were married, and
Anyway,
I was told I could play the radio at a reasonable volume from the hours at 12 to 2.
Swing like a stapler.
MJ.
Ah.
I was gonna go with Office Space.
All right. The correct answer is Jurassic Park.
Because the IT guy screwed everything up, and
I haven't gotten
Yeah.
one single one right tonight.
That was
man,
like my
Nope.
one of 3 defaulted answers
I
too.
forgot that.
Jurassic.
So with 4 points, Temp is the leader. Pete and MJ are tied with 3 points. Adam and Lape are
We have to stay after
holding in
class.
goose eggs.
That's right, bitch. Ah! I win.
You have failed. Good day, sir.
You have failed this podcast.
You get nothing.
You have failed this city.
Oh God, seriously,
Did you take fizzy lifting drink?
you have failed this city.
Hey, we built the city on rock and roll.
Oh God, he's so old.
I have that song downloaded on my phone. Don't make
You're old too.
I was gonna say, I
what
sing
do you
that on
guys
the
think about
daily,
Charlie
and I'm not that
Hunnam
old.
possibly playing Arrow?
I
Great.
don't
Now
know.
we're back to Jefferson
Who
Starship
cares?
and the holiday
Nobody
special.
cares? Okay. All right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the holiday special.
That was beautiful.
Okay.
I enjoyed the
That was
commercial.
pretty good.
Yeah, we need to
Yep.
do
A
another
little more structure this time. Yeah.
watch along.
Yeah, another watch party would be sweet.
We just
Yeah.
gotta figure out
We
what.
still got to do Return to the Killer Tomatoes.
Yes. So I didn't.
I have
see
to
his
find a
tactics
copy of that
tomatoes.
first because I have
Never
not
seen
seen it
those.
on Amazon. So I have to buy that.
Well, let's start hitting like pawn shops or something.
I
You'll find
am,
a copy
yeah.
somewhere.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I need to go to. I go to Movie Trader Company for my movies.
I want to do Miami Connection so bad.
I still want to do Meet the Feebles. What if we like?
My father.
No, hold on. Like, what if we all come up with a movie and then like I'll try to figure out a way to do a lottery, and then that way, like like pick a rock or you know what I mean, and then that way it'll decide our next one.
Oh,
Draw a name out of a hat.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
Is it Return of the Killer Tomatoes or Revenge of the Killer Tomatoes?
return.
I thought it was return. Yeah. Well, how about we give the choices to the listeners and let them choose?
There you go. That's a brilliant.
All
idea.
7 of them.
Sound off in the comment, Chad. What you want to see us do?
Well,
watch
that's
parties
good
for.
because then we'll have a tiebreaker.
That would be fantastic. You have to type something in the comments after this gets posted. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, you actually
You got
have to
something
be
to the panel,
involved,
damn
people.
it.
Yeah,
Sub to the
sorry, you
channel.
got to actually think for a change.
The dogs are barking.
Yeah,
Okay,
You.
so we got who's our Hall of Fame this week, Lape?
All right. Well, Okay, so
Barbara Bush.
Huh? Yes. Normally we do this a little differently when we have a
Captain
female, but it's my
Meh.
birthday, damn it. So no, I'm going back. I'm going with a Bond girl from back in the 70s. So
Ooh.
Carolyn
Gal Gadot.
Monroe. No, Carolyn Monroe.
Dance into the
Carolyn
fire.
Carolyn Monroe. Yes, All right.
The lesser known Monroe sister.
Yes, the lesser known Monroe sister.
Harsh.
Something like that.
I'm the old man on this damn pancake.
Sweet
That's why you're
Sweet
here.
Chappaquiddick, Lape.
I can guarantee I'm the
Geriatric
youngest
sign
one
off.
here.
Yeah.
Haven't died. You
Probably.
balls drop yet?
The what?
Shots fired.
Oh, nice one. Just let me get them out here. Hold on, I'm pulling them out now. Did you hear that?
All right. So one of the things I did say is, tell me, best old man or dad jokes. Anybody got any before we close this out?
Oh, I got one.
Oh,
As
my
my
name is
brother.
Humongous.
What?
There you go. That's
a
mine.
dad joke?
Yeah, you
Get
remember
out.
Humongous? You don't remember Humongous?
Yeah, I remember Humongous.
That guy told that joke to that woman, and she accused him of sexually assaulting her.
So
Somebody-
this dyslexic guy walks into a bra.
Yeah. Anyway,
Uh,
that was a good one.
Thank you.
So any in the chat? I didn't look.
6 turning 4 Bernie says happy birthday, you old bastard.
Yep.
Role
I saw that.
models. Let's see. Hold on. David said Return of the Killer Tomatoes.
Yep.
And Seth said role models.
Role models.
Showgirls.
Sure.
no.
Fuck no.
Did you say
No.
Showgirls?
Yeah.
I
Yes.
have my
Hilarious.
limits.
I love that movie.
Yeah, I don't know.
We
So
should,
why
watch,
don't I could just go to Pornhub or
We should-
something.
we should watch Over the Top.
Oh,
We will
no.
eventually.
Good one
Wow.
too. Yeah.
We're not supposed to
anything
I
on
Good
haven't seen
movies.
that in ages.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it's not.
Sir,
really- it's not.
sir,
the
it's-
sir.
Maximum Overdrive.
Oh my god, I still have that on my fucking DVR.
Nice.
I DVR'd like 10 movies, like when because we moved like in the middle of November last year, and I DVR'd a shitload of like Halloween movies. And it's funny, like the Grumpy Cat just died this year. I have had the Grumpy Cat movie on my DVR since November 2014, and I will
Wait,
not let my
The
wife
Grumpy
delete.
Cat had its own movie.
Yeah, it had a
Yeah,
great.
it was like a shitty
Fuck,
Christmas movie.
Yeah, Aubrey Plaza did the
Oh,
voice.
okay. All right. Say no more. I like Aubrey Plaza when she was on Parks and Rec.
Yep.
I can't stand her in the movies. I fucking can't stand her.
I really haven't watched like that. Was it like Chuck and Dave Need Wedding Dates? I haven't watched.
Dude, that
I-
movie
I-
is just don't.
I
waste your
didn't. I
time.
didn't watch
Don't.
it. Like
Yeah,
I'm just saying, I haven't seen any movies with her.
It's,
Like
it's
I
not
like
even
Parks
fun
and Rec.
bad. It's just painful bad.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
see, but it's like her and Anna Kendrick are both like hot, but it's like if it's that bad of a movie, then I can't even suffer through it.
They're really annoying in that movie.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm out.
Super annoying. Yeah.
I hated it, and I'm even a Zac Efron fan.
Right?
So.
I hated everybody in that movie. I hated that movie for existing.
Yeah. So stupid.
I hope they all step on a Lego.
Just the Lego.
Just a Lego. Every fucking morning. Big fat Lego.
Step on a landmine.
I built a new helicarrier with Legos yesterday.
What, you use the instruction manual?
Fuck no, I made it. I just made one, man. I was like, I'm just working here. I'm just working here.
I built a fucking ship. I built a helicopter. I built some tanks. Get on my level.
See, to him it's a helicopter. To everybody else, it's a horsey. But that's okay. You know,
That's Dion and
it's
his
all about how
horse.
you look at it. Yeah.
All right. So
Rob Snyder.
everybody, like, comment, subscribe, share, get the word out, get some butts in the seats, help us grow the channel, give us your goddamn money, yada yada yada.
Yeah,
Late,
we're up to
take
100.
us out.
We're up to 101 subscribers.
102.
Yay.
We are.
Yeah.
What to begin?
We
All right.
gained 2 more. Yay.
Yep. All right.
All right.
Cross
We've been at this
promoting
2
with my
years. We'll be
website to get you
monetized
some
in
extra-
19 more.
There you go. That's all it takes. 19
Yeah. So, Monica, what
Yeah.
do you think of your first time here?
Well, this is the first time that I've been I've watched you guys several times, so I forget that I'm actually you can hear my audio. So, yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Hey, next time
You didn't
the
embarrass
rest of them
yourself
will
too
let you
badly.
talk a little bit.
Oh, it's
Yeah, you
okay.
didn't have to just listen to Pete all day.
Well, that
I
sounded
don't-
bad.
Don't worry. I've been harassing
Oh my God,
Pete
she's
all
been.
week.
No. You
The
call it
Pete
harassment.
Show featuring the fan cast.
She's been abusing me.
Well, he made me
I
mad
know.
yesterday. He made me mad yesterday, and it took him up until I kept saying yesterday I was mad, and then I was like, I'm legit mad, and it took him until 5 o'clock yesterday to realize I was actually mad. So then that just made me even more mad. So I was just being mean all day.
Damn, Pete.
Yeah.
She's been abusing the Peter. That's
Yes. It has not been fun.
Oh, thank you, 12-year-old.
That was good, Frank. That was a quality joke, sir.
Yes.
well, that's what I'm here
Yep.
for. All right,
Keep it.
take
So
us out.
next time, Monica, you can I'll let you choose a Hall of Fame, but since today's my birthday, I forgo the normal tradition. So
It's okay.
yeah, when
You can do what you want. It's your day.
Yeah, we get females joining us so infrequently that I do let them choose a male Hall of Fame if they choose. They can choose a female Hall of Fame too if they wish. So I
Idris
don't make any
Elba.
judgments. Idris Elba. Yeah. So Stephanie last time chose Harrison Ford. So just so you know, that one's taken. All right.
Okay.
I'm trying to I'm being hit by trash mob. That's why I'm half paying attention. Okay, so this is and only about 3 people understand what the hell I was talking about. This has been episode 87. I have been your host, Brainmuffin, the lifting nerd, the birthday boy, the old man, channel dad, whatever in the heck you want to call me. Just don't call me late for dinner. I did forget that part in the introduction. I always forget to introduce myself. I just assume people know who I am.
They should.
That's a problem with listening to the after hours and not the actual show, because I don't have to introduce myself because you know who we are. All right, thank you, Monica J, for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Anytime. And
Show some leg.
If you like it too much, you can become a regular, as far as I'm concerned. But this
And maybe you might hit it big.
this is right. Yes, everybody remember Kendall got to start here. People forget
Can do
that.
D2.
And I think he wants to forget it too. Yeah, can do D2. Joining me tonight has been the new regulars, Pete.
Thank you for having me. Is this where I get to plug my channel and stuff?
Yes, sure.
Etep Wokuian's a place to be reviews. I'll have a new video coming out later tonight. You can check the podcast out on Anchor, iTunes, and Spotify. Just the place to be reviews. We're on Twitter and Facebook, so look us up, and we cross promote. So always, we're gonna have some more guests coming up on the show. So stay tuned for that.
All right. That man not chuckling in the background is Adam of Raiders Lost Arks.
It's your boy Groovinator, also known as Adam of Raiders Lost Ark, owner and operator. I am cross promoting a lot with the fan cast to try to get us some extra viewers and whatnot. And also, if you haven't checked out my website recently, Frank just wrote a really cool article about Godzilla.
Ooh,
so check
it's
that
up.
out. It's up.
Yes.
It's up. It's live.
Hell yeah.
There are comic strips live on there, and it just goes up from here.
You
Also check out my videos.
Strippers live? Is that what you said?
We're working on it.
All right, I got to check that out then.
The capital is very
Strippers
sparse.
and blackjack.
Okay? So there will be strippers. I'm not saying you're going to like them. All right, but it's Florida. I can find something.
Oh, if it's Florida, they're all going to be 70.
There's a lot of cardboard signs outside, folks.
Yeah.
Bullet
Well,
scars and C
Well, the
sections.
Yankees go. Yeah. Bullets. Well, there's a lot of craziness happens in Florida, and sometimes it makes the news.
Yep.
That's a really crazy place.
I love it.
All right. On our Tex-Mex connection, have a day.
I actually have something to plug tonight. So to our, our few listeners, if you get a chance, you got some money to spare, check out on Indiegogo, Inglewood. It's a comic made by Micah Curtis. I watch his channel. He's a pretty cool guy, and he talks about his comic book, and it sounds really good. If you like that street level fighters kind of stuff, go and check it out. It's called Inglewood, and it's on Indiegogo. It's pretty cheap, so I recommend it because I'm gonna buy it in my next paycheck.
Hoo-ah.
All right. That reminds me, did you check out the outro that's on the BitChute version of the show? Like
I did not yet.
All right.
I need to. I'm gonna check it tonight.
So yes, after YouTube is done munching on the show for however long, I download it, edit it, and a slightly different version shows up on BitChute. And by slightly different version, it has outro music. Sometimes the crap at the beginning when we don't realize we're live and stuff I edit out. Don't be surprised if it's a different length.
You're gonna have to teach me this power channel, Dad.
Right?
I'm willing to learn. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, he's willing. All right.
Damn it!
I don't know
Damn
what the
you!
hell that means.
Damn you!
It's yours, Pat.
It was funny, but I don't know what it means. All right.
He's drunk.
I'm buzzing pretty hard. I'm not.
What was it? Now it's time.
I didn't eat any dinner, so yeah, it don't take much. I might be 51 and 6'5", but doesn't.
He didn't eat his dinner. He drank his dinner.
I didn't even do that.
the
I am
best
eating a
kind.
protein. I did
He
eat a
is drinking
protein
it.
bar while you guys were talking, so that's the other part of the problem.
Lape, the listeners are asking, Seth is asking you to put the BitChute link in the comment
Yes,
section.
I will do that right now.
Or
So
in the
yeah,
description.
We're
at
doing it.
least.
We're doing it.
the BitChute's search algorithm is odd because if you type the fan cast, you may or may not get it. It's I don't understand it. Like it just failed for me now too. I have my other browser open. I could just go to the dang on channel. So shit.
Him and the shitty Mac.
It's not
That
the
was
Mac. You
I'm gonna shit on it.
You
all
You know
I
what?
want.
We should make him start.
It's
stream
always the
one of these
Mac.
nights, and then he'll change his tone.
What?
Return
Right?
of the Mac.
Yeah,
Mac and me.
next week Cap and
You know
Di's
what
gonna
we need
host
to
the
do? We
show.
need to Photoshop Bryan with a Mac computer and says Mac and me. So this is
I
the
was
remake for
actually
Mac and
thinking
me.
about making a picture on Photoshop for like the channel, just like all the like terrible movies that we watch, and just Photoshop everybody's face onto like Turkish Star Wars and
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna mess
That
around
was
with
so bad.
That
so
movie.
That hurts so good. Hurts
Wasn't,
so
I
good.
think that was my first episode. Was Turkish Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I think it
Yep.
was.
That was the first episode I did. That oh my god, they talk about baptism by fire. Whew.
Yeah.
I was
that
like,
was so fun, dude.
I was like,
Yeah.
guys, like
Mhm.
this is like getting hazed. I'm like, if I can make it through this shit, I can walk through fire. I
Mhm.
got this.
Nothing
I
beats
love it when
Turkish
we
Star
do
Wars.
those. I love it when we do those so much.
Yeah.
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 Just be glad you weren't here for Manos.
Ugh.
I would show up for Manos for
But
sure.
still, it's like,
I
that
don't.
was our first one, yeah.
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 Well,
If you
didn't-
think you like jazz, you'll think differently after Manos. Manos, the hands of fate.
Yeah.
Jazz
Hey,
hands.
Paul.
The Manos, the jazz hands of fate.
All right. Speaking of Manos, the hands of fate. Charlie Frank, take us to the door, please.
Next summer, Rob Schneider is the oldest man in the world who reviews beer on a mediocre YouTube channel that nobody watches. Walt Disney Pictures presents I Major This Beer and I Think It's Crap. Rated R.
Oh, that
Thank
was a
you.
good dig. So I
needed
will,
that.
it's not focus on me. It's focus on Pete for some reason. But it's because I have him selected. That's my
Yeah.
fault. There we
Duh.
go.
I
Look
thought
at that.
my shit was.
I have the
frozen all
power,
night.
and I
Yeah.
didn't even realize. How do I undo that?
I've got the
This is
power.
me without my
I was
glasses.
scared to refresh it. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I thought I'd lose
Can we
it.
do some heat? Get some He-Man Pete.
Man.
Damn. So yeah, I have actually got to put this this recipe on my on my
The
website.
episode's ending soon, folks.
Yes, it is ending soon, and thank you everybody for watching and listening for the first half of the year. We will see you next week.
Now
and
witness
same
the
bad
firepower
time,
of this
same bad
fully
channel.
armed and operational podcast. Fire at will, Commander.
What the hell are you talking about? Fire at will. I sell goddamned propane
And accessories.
and propane accessories for the American working man.
It's
that's who I am.
then.
All right.
What the hell? Are you talking
Good night.
about? Not in
Good night,
Texas.
everybody.
The show's going on too long. Just turn it off.
Bye.